Pope Julius II was head of the Catholic Church and ruler of the Papal States from 1503 to his death in 1513. Pope Julius II said, "Self-negation is noble, self-culture beneficent, self-possession is manly, but to the truly great and inspiring soul, they are poor and tame compared with self-abuse." Nicknamed the warrior pope or the fearsome pope, he chose his papal name not in honor of Pope Julius I, but in emulation of Julius Caesar, one of the most powerful and influential popes. Julius II was a central figure of the higher Renaissance and left a significant cultural and political legacy. As a result of his policies during the Italian wars, the Papal States remained independent and centralized, and the office of the papacy continued to be crucial diplomatically and politically during the entire of the 16th century in Italy and Europe. Pope Julius II said self-negation is noble. For the materialistic world, it's 100%. It's 100. Self-negation is noble. You keep on telling lies. You always feel what you are doing is wrong. You keep on hitting on yourself, not trying to come out of the cage. Self-culture beneficent, your own culture which you have believed MCP. Women used to call the men MCP, means male chauvinistic, pig. That is self-culture. They become MCP because it has been transferred to them to think that man is bigger and higher than the feminine part. And they have not worked hard to become big, but it is just the carry forward is self-culture. That culture they do not want to even penetrate. They do not want to understand. If they have understood, they have understood their body. And they have understood the body, they have understood their family. And if they understood the family, they have understood the society, the country is the richest, the world, and the gods will shower blessings. Self-culture beneficent, yes, 100% beneficent. Self-possession is manly. Possession of beautiful cars, beautiful houses, beautiful dresses is manly for the man. He thinks all these possessions is giving him respect. 100% true for the materialistic world, but deep down, the steel can only destroy its own steel through the rust, nobody else. That self-possession is manly, destroys the man deeply, but to the truly great and inspiring soul, they are poor, said Pope Julius II. But for the truly great and inspiring soul, truly great and inspiring soul, a truly great means it's vast ocean, and the taste of the ocean around the world is the same. Truly great, to become great, you have to share. You have to go with a cup empty to your master, to your people. Everything what has come to you, you have emptied it up. What is needed in the body, only the body is taken. Yes, whatever you have eaten, it has to go out. And whatever you have made, it has to go out. Not wasted, it goes out. Yes. Into the land, yes, and it regenerates back into beautiful manure for the plants in the trees to bring back fruits. That is what Shakuntala Devi said is calculation. But to the truly great and inspiring, so inspire, not one-way traffic, inspire soul. They are poor. They are poor in the sense, the self-negation is noble, they are thinking. Where you are getting a Padma Bhushan award, you are getting a Nobel Prize, self-culture beneficent. Your culture of being a poet and a writer has been well received by the political leaders, by the autocrats. And you are thinking you have done it, not a single inch. The country has moved ahead. Poets and the writers and the religious leaders, what have they done it? This self-culture, they kept on closing it up for themselves. Otherwise, if they empty it up, the more you give, the more it comes back, said Mother Teresa. Truly great and inspiring, so you are poor and tame. You are tamed like an animal. For self-negation is noble, self-culture is beneficent, self-possession is manly. But that and all is tamed. And you are thinking it is great. It has been transferred to you free of God. What is yours? I do not want any philosophy. Do not express anything from any books. Zen master tells the monk, immediately, instant, now, without thinking, something of yours. And he said, the ancient pond. He just looked around, he found an ancient pond. The frog jumped, plump. It has become one of the greatest poems in the world. Just emptiness and truth and beauty flows. It stays. Jab tak suraj janch karega. Self-negation, Pope Julius said, they are poor and tamed. You are tamed. Yes. Compared to self-abuse. Compared to self-abuse, yes. Abuse. Come out of that abuse so that you can see it is blooming and beautifully. That is where the love relationship, the deep intimate relationship, when you lose the deep intimate relationship, said Jiddu Krishnamurti, when you lose the deep intimate relationship with the plants and the nature, and means when you lose the deep intimate relationship with your wife and your family and joint family in the family tree, then temples and churches and masjids and political leaders and religious leaders becomes very important. Yes. Then the self-negation becomes important, it becomes noble. Jiddu Krishnamurti said, when you lose the deep intimate relationship, self-culture becomes beneficial. Self-possession is manly, showing off is manly, but when others are suffering, but to the truly great and inspiring souls, you are poor and tame compared to self-abuse. Come out of your rooms, come out of your pigeonholes, big apartments, spending 5 crores, 25 crores, come out of those apartments. Move into the field. Yes, then you can know whatever you ate, that goes out as sewage. And that sewage you can see with your own eyes. It is not dirt. It is just beauty to see another tree flowering flowers and the chirping of the birds sitting on the same trees. Fruits. It is a continuous rotation. Empty it up and you feel you can breathe. Otherwise you go to the hospital, to the ICU, and they make you breathe. Here the breath is beautiful. Emptiness is beauty. Pope Julius too said, self-negation is noble, self-culture beneficent, self-possession is manly, but to the truly great and inspiring soul, they are poor, and tamed animals you are, compared with self-abuse. Come out of that ring.